And we're back at the third part for our bank tutorials. What we're going to be doing this one then, is going to be finishing off all of the exterior and also making a start on the interior. So starting off then, we're just going to come round to the back, where as you can see in the image, what we're going to do across the bottom here is just place a quartz row across. Then diagonal to this, just another row with one more on top. Now just add another row on top of this one. So after this now, as you can see in the image, what you're going to be doing on top is placing our windows. So what we're going to be doing for this, placing our quartz across the bottom first, so just leaving a 1 block space on the left, where in order we're just going to place it 3 blocks, then a 1 block space again, then 4, 1 block space, and finally 3 more to finish it off. After this, just extending up all of the quartz blocks placed on the bottom here, up another 3 more blocks. Then what you want to do is extend across the top row to connect up all of the windows. So next then, in front of all of these windows, we're just going to add our decoration. So it's going to be pretty much the same as underneath, but behind all of the cyan stained clay pillars, we're just going to add our slabs. We're starting across with the bottom row then. On the outside block of all of our windows, we're just going to add our quartz stairs. Then in between all of these and behind our cyan stained clay rows, as I mentioned, just add your quartz slabs. That's all of the slabs between our windows, and now just the ones behind our pillars. And there you go, that's the bottom row done. So now what we're going to do is just repeat what we've done on the bottom row here on the top row. So we're just going to start again with our stairs, and then we're going to add our slabs in afterwards. Same as before then, now what we're just going to do in between all of our stairs, just add our quartz slabs. That's all of the ones in between our windows, and now just placing the ones behind our cyan stained clay pillars. And lastly then, to finish off all of our windows, just fill in the middle of all of them with your black stained glass panes. So now that we've done that, what we can do is come in front of the top row of all of our cyan stained clay pillars, where what we're going to do is place an upside down quartz stair in front of all of them. Then once you've done that, as you can see in the image, for our quartz up top here, what we can do on either side, just extend it out 2 blocks, then just extend across the row all the way so it joins up to the other side. So the last thing we're going to be doing then before we start on the roof and also the interior is we're just going to come to this middle row here, where what we're going to do in front of all of the cyan stained clay pillars again, just add our upside down quartz stairs. Then after this, on top of the outside upside down quartz stair, just placing 2 slabs out on either side and just connect across the outside row. Then what you want to do is fill in all of this space in the middle with your quartz slabs again. And there you go, that's all of the back finished off. So what we're going to be doing now is coming up top where we're just going to be filling in our roof. So for our roof there, now we're just going to be using our quartz blocks to fill it all in. And I am going to be skipping it as it is going to take a little while to do. But I'll see you in a sec once we've filled in the whole of our roof. And there you go, that's the whole of the roof filled in. So what we're going to do now is come inside and start on the interior. But before we do then, we're just going to dot a couple torches around, because it is a bit dark in here, I just want to brighten it up a bit. But again, it doesn't actually matter where you place them, because we're going to remove them a bit later on and place in some proper lighting. So the first thing we're going to be doing is start on our interior then, just turning round and starting on our doorway. So you can see we've got two cyan stained clay pillars on either side, which aren't extended all the way down, and what we're going to do is come to the bottom here, where we're just going to place two blocks out and just extend them all the way up to join up to the clay above. Then for the two pillars of 3 high quartz in our doorway, we're just going to extend them both up by one more block. So once you've done that then, as you can see in the image, we're going to be filling in all the spaces in the wall with our quartz. So for this bit I suggest just follow along, but again you should fill in all of the spaces in the walls with your quartz. That's this space filled in, and now just carrying on round and filling in the rest of the spaces in the walls. And there you go, that's that bit done. So what we're going to be doing now is replacing all of the grass blocks in the floor with our birchwood planks. And then after that, to finish off this episode, we're going to be working on the bar where the cashiers would stand. That's all of the grass blocks removed, and now just filling it all back in with our birchwood planks. So now that we've filled in all of the floor with our birchwood planks, what we're just going to do is come between these two back windows on the left here, where what we're going to do on the centre block with our cyan stained clay, which we're placing it all the way out to the other side, but just leaving a 2 block space on the far right 2 blocks. After that, just come on top of the far right hand block of clay, we're just going to add another 3 more quartz blocks on top. Then once you've done that, as you can see in the image, in line with the top quartz block here, what we're just going to do is place it 1 quartz row to connect up one side of the building to the other. So once you've done that then, we're just going to go ahead and add our glass in the space here. So what we're going to do for this bottom row, just place 2 blocks then leaving a 1 block space. so you should just have to place it 4 lots of 2 wide with your black stained glass panes. And for the row above this, we're not going to leave any spaces this time, but what you can do is extend across a whole row of black stained glass panes. So after that, to finish up this part then, what you can do is add our doorway in, but before we do, you want to extend your quartz down by 2 blocks over here in this space, and then after that underneath it on the back of the blocks, we're just going to add 2 iron doors. As I mentioned now, in this space, we're just going to add 2 iron doors on the back of the blocks to fill it in. And there you go, that was the last thing we're going to be doing to finish off this part. If you have actually built to this point, what you want to do is send me an image on Twitter, because I love seeing you built it, and especially if you finished off all of the exterior, make sure to show me an image of you actually building it, because I find that absolutely awesome. But again, if you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. We are just going to leave it there, and in the next part we'll be carrying on with the interior.